Hello friends, so let's continue our series about the most frequently asked MCQs in entrance examination for class 11. So we will continue with the same compounds, okay? So here we go. Start the direction and last time we question number 30 some of the solve question number 31 matters start person. So as you can see in the screen that which of the following is liberated at the cathode during electrolysis of water? A. Oxygen, B. Hydrogen, C. Water, and D. H2SO. So the correct answer is hydrogen. Hydrogen is the element which is liberated at cathode during electrolysis of water. Electrolysis of water involves using electricity to split water H2O into its constituent element hydrogen and oxygen. Simple. So let's move to the other question. The rod which is used to carry out electrolysis is called A. Voltmeter, B. Electrode, C. Voltmeter, D. Electroplate, and the correct answer is B. Electrode. The rod used for carrying out electrolysis is called an electrode. It plays a crucial role in the process of splitting ionic compound into their ion using electricity. Electricity use गरेर चाहिँ के गर्दो रहेछ एकदम आइकोनिक के रोल चाहिँ प्ले गर्दो रहेछ भन्दा आइकोनिक कम्पाउन्डहरू हुन्छ त्यसमा अनि त्यसपछि इलेक्ट्रोडले गर्दा चाहिँ क्यारी गर्न इलेक्ट्रोलाइसिसलाई हेल्प गर्छ भन्ने सो अनदर क्वेसन इज अड वान आउट भनेको के हो? Odd one out. A. Zinc, B. Iron, C. Carbon, D. Aluminum. So the correct answer is C. Carbon. So carbon does not react with the dilute acid to produce hydrogen gas, unlike the other element of zinc, iron र aluminum त्यहाँ दिएको थियो नि त that तिनीहरू चाहिँ react गर्छ अनि unlike the other element भनेर अनि carbon is a non-metal as we already know that and does not exhibit typical metal behavior in acid-base reaction. So let's move to the another question. The valency of phosphorus in P2O5 is A2, B5, C10 and D3. So the correct answer is B5. Phosphorus in P2O5 has a valency of 5 because it forms 5 covalent bond भन्छ नि त with oxygen चाहिँ combine गरेर covalent bond त 5 वटा हुन्छ भन्ने एटम oxygen एटम सब bond बनाएर अनि त्यसपछि त्यही भएर नै हामीले चाहिँ phosphorus in P2O5 चाहिँ यसको चाहिँ valency चाहिँ हामीले 5 भनेको छ है. So let's move to the other question. Variable valency is shown by A. Calcium, B. Copper, C. Zinc and D. All. So the correct answer is A. Calcium. Calcium belongs to group 2 alkyne earth metal in the periodic table अनि यसको electronic configuration त यहाँ देख्न सक्नुहुन्छ. So let's move to the other question. On going from left to right. Left बाट right जाँदाखेरि चाहिँ periodic table मा चाहिँ atomic size चाहिँ के हुन्छ? A. Decreasing, B. Increasing, C. Remain constant and D. Can't be determined. के होला? So let's check. So the correct answer is decreasing है. अब atomic size हो नि त त्यही भएर atomic size के अब लेफ्टबाट राइटमा जाँदाखेरि चाहिँ डिक्रिज हुन जान्छ भन्ने भन्यो नि त यही रिकल गर्ने हो हैन अनि ट्रान्समा राम्रो चलेको यो. So another question, which of the following does not fulfill the octet rule? else चाहिँ sorry A. Sodium भयो, B. Calcium, C. Ba++, D. Ag. So the correct answer is as E. Helium. Helium is the only option that fulfill the octet rule. Octet rule चाहिँ त्यो त्यसले मात्र हो के फुलफिल गर्ने. अब अरु भनेका ती हाइड्रोजन सरी त्यो सोडियम र क्याल्सियम अनि त्यो Ba++ चाहिँ does not require number of electron to satisfy the octet rule. तिनीहरु octet rule चाहिँ तिनीहरु फुलफिल गर्दैन भनेको छ. So group III element are also called यो त एकदम सिम्पल हो. A. Alkali metal, B. Alkaline earth metal, C. Transition metals अनि त्यसपछि डिमा छ both A and C भनेर है. अब alkaline metal or alkaline metal transition metal अनि त्यसपछि both A and C भनेर है. So the correct answer is alkaline earth metal है. So this element exhibit interesting properties and play essential role in various chemical process. यसले खासै उसै भनेर हुन्छ मेन कुरा भनेर हुन्छ. alkaline earth metal मा चाहिँ ग्रुप II element भनेको सेकेन्ड वाला element हो नि त. सेकेन्ड वाला element चाहिँ हामीले चाहिँ अर्थ alkaline metal भन्ने भन्थ्यो अनि त्यसपछि फर्स्ट वाला त्यो ग्रुपलाई चाहिँ हामीले के भन्थ्यो अल्काली मेटल भन्थ्यो. त्यसैगरी हामीले चाहिँ एकदम त्यो सेकेन्ड लास्ट वालालाई चाहिँ हामीले हेलोजन ग्रुप भनेर भन्थ्यो नि. अब एकदम लास्ट वालालाई चाहिँ हामीले के भनिन्थ्यो इनर ग्यास भनिन्थ्यो, जिरो ग्रुप भनिन्थ्यो. नाम त धेरै छ जानेको एकदम राम्रो हुन्छ. सो हाम्रो सेकेन्ड लास्ट क्वेसन है यो भिडियोको ब्लिस्टर कपर इज ए ओर अफ कपर, बी alloy of copper, C pure copper, D copper with 1% impurity भनेर. So the correct answer is copper with 1% impurity. Sorry. Blister copper is approximately 98 to 99% pure copper with the remaining 1 to 2% consisting of impurities. It's obtained through a self-reduction process during bicharbonization. त्यो भनेर बुझ्नु पर्यो. Sorry, the another question. Question number 14. Which of the following metal can be caught by knife? है A भनेको छ aluminium, B भनेको छ zinc, C gold, D sodium. So the correct answer is last option D. Sodium is a soft metal that can be easily caught with a knife. Right? So thank you for watching this video. You have done such great work. Right? Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.